Hey everybody. I'm in a bit of a pickle at the moment. Give you a quick survey here. Um, Unfortunately, it's nighttime. I'm the only person on the server, and due to being a little bit too slow to realize, oh shoot, it's nighttime. Got a ton of mobs surrounded me, and not able to actually sleep because there's too many mobs around. Having said that, uh, you're probably wondering how I got here. Acting up back. Yeah. Hang on a second. Quick adjustment here. Trying to get at me. Bunker down here a little bit more. There. Should be relatively safe. But okay. You're probably wondering how I got here. Let's get that suited frame. Bring this back up over here. Well, um, I was short on redstone, went out for a bit of a mining thing and all that. But, I mean, it's super annoying to have to worry about uh, anything coming for you. You know, in terms of, I need redstone, quite frankly. And the only way to actually get that, it'd be to, either A, mine it, which I just did, got a decent amount from that, or B, set up some sort of farm. Now, the best way to do that would be some sort of witch farm. And I don't know if you recall on the map, there was actually a decent sort of swamp area down here, which was the largest sort of unexplored swamp area on the map. So, me being a little bit sort of bored and a little bit, punch drunk from being tired and being late and all that, it's like, okay, let's pop a portal down here and go exploring. And so I did. This is the portal I popped in here, which immediately opened up quite a bit more space. Oh, internet, I guess. And with that, you can see it opened up a ton more space. I went looking sort of around the sides, found this nice little ocean. I got myself a turtle egg as well too. So, well, Goldberg was very handy to, it was very generous to actually offer me a turtle egg. Turns out I, well, have one. So I went exploring. Went exploring. Where's mouse? Here we go. Exploring. And as you can probably surmise from the construction that's down there, I did enough exploring to actually find a witch hut right down around here. Now, it's I was actually kind of lucky I went out exploring because if I had just sort of relied on the map to update for me, I probably wouldn't have spotted it. It was really obscured by this tree right here, so the fact that you couldn't actually see it. You can see this is a nice spot for one overall. I've got an area over here I can throw down a slime farm if I so desire. I've got the witches sort of right over in there. So, it's a nice and flexible spot. Really kind of tempting to go. And sure enough, I was actually going to start streaming to be like, okay, I've got this spot. Let's go. Okay, I've got this. Let's stream and get things going. Unfortunately, Sitosis was really not behaving nicely last night. I kept getting crashes, kept getting kicked off. So, sort of deciding what exactly to do, I decided to not stream, but do get a little bit of work done on the farm itself. Gather materials, set up the tripwire hooks and everything I would need. And yeah, as you can see, there's actually a decent amount right there. I've got sort of temporary portal set up right over there to help me sort of get back and forth through the nether. The actual sort of farm, I built one layer of it right there. And you can see this giant vertical section right here. If I go to the top, you can see some water up there. That's because it's a water platform. All the outputs from this witch farm, it shot into this water stream and fired straight up. So in fact, basically there's a potential for a nice collection spot up there. Now you got to be careful not to overlap the witch farm proper when you set up any of these things here. But, if I'm very careful, I think I should have more than enough room to actually set up a collection area right here. Still have plenty of room to sort of set up another slime farm somewhere over here, or maybe even over here, something like that. Yeah, nice and cool and flexible. So I obviously went around and did that. Came back to the stream to log in, and yeah, as you can imagine, nighttime. I'm the only person on the server, so I'm the only person who can actually despawn anybody. Tons of monsters, but sun's coming up. Means I should actually be able to hop through that portal, go on my merry way, or alternatively, head out through there and clean up the collection stuff over there that I saw. Well, hang on a second. I'll show you this. So yes, there's the portal, blah, blah, blah. You see there's that second portal up there. That's the portal I went through. And it's sort of implied by what's on the map there. That's active. So it might actually cause some problems if someone comes back to it a later date and goes, "Oh, open portal. Wonder what's on the other side." They'll just spontaneously form another portal. Bad things will happen. They'll be stuck in the lower part of the nether. Not really good stuff. That. Need for that. Numbers, and I'll let them die. Please. Yeah, unfortunately, because I was so high up, there's so little spawn space that basically mobs just flew in, and basically I create like a nice little mob spawner farm thing here by not lighting it up. So in future, I probably should light that sucker up. Go, buddy. All right, let's make a break for it. Oh yeah, that's right. I got a full inventory up here. Actually, this one right over here. I think it's this one. And there we go. Back and safe and sound. Now, I'm gonna actually set down some torches first before leaving back. I do have a bunch. Relatively safe. Because, I mean, since we're sort of starting off here, I'm actually thinking of, okay, this is going to be a little bit of a catch-up kind of thing. So doing basically a little bit of chores before I get back to the farm proper. Probably going to destroy that, so that go up with the torch. Oh, hey. Sorry, man. I'll be out of your hair shortly. A spot where you can see these 0 marks right over here. Be a perfect spot for it. And especially above the sort of spawning circle as well, too. As you can imagine, that is the PD associated with Twitch. Number. In order to make this farm work, you basically have to light up all this terrain right here. This is the rains of a little bit of lava I set down around over here. Coming for me. Get away. There. Decent enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. You know, I'm just sort of trying to cover enough of this terrain that, again, I don't care about anything outside the despawn area. All the stuff that's inside should be properly lit up. Of course, trees don't count, so. Yeah, see, like this area right over here is going to need a bunch. Two. I actually have set up, I have on another server set up a very similar server spot. Thought I got all the spawn areas, and then double checked, and it turns out I hadn't covered them all, and it was actually dramatically cutting into my slime drop rates. So, went around, did a little bit of tidying up, and sure enough, slimes got a lot nicer. Sorry, the slime rates were a lot nicer. Oh, right, I don't have any more. Okay, let's grab myself a few. Alright, now this should be a lot safer when I come back here. I'm not going to accidentally get a whole ton of mobs popping up. Oh no, there's a couple hidden over here. Pop you. Right here. Ah, say. Bunch hidden down here. You guys are in place, so. This requires so much running around, but the little bit of effort you put into sort of setting these torches up almost always pays off. Just in terms of increased drop rates. By far worth the effort. Pretty good. Let's pull out Cheaty Cam. Verify my handiwork. That's not as much as the help as you would expect because sort of got to move into very specific areas sometimes to actually spot niches that are there. So, see, getting good. So, hopefully this will cut down on any mobs that come back to me. Oh, out of spot. Hey, caught you there. Oh yeah, and this area is going to be a pain too. Probably gonna have to spend some time digging down through here, figuring out where there are any spots that are covered up. Thankfully for me, I've actually this side of this farm right over here. I already knew it was there, so I actually put down a couple of torches in there. So that's some of it. But of course, there's always a possibility that sun's up there. That there's some other caves hidden within here that I'm not aware of, which could be cutting down the rates. So probably gonna have to set up some sort of a digging expedition to go in there, make sure everything's fine. Which, okay, that out of the way. Let us get rid of this safety port. You want any more? That could be nice though. There we go. All along the sides. This I can turn back shaders on. Anytime now. There we go. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hey, I've got to temporarily disable you because I'm going to have problems. But you can see how low the sun is in the sky. If I go that far away without a bed in my inventory, that's just going to cause havoc. Again, I'm like the only person on the server right now, too, so. Currently. It's not like everybody's abandoned Sitosis or something, but. Okay, close enough. Up. Tons of. Yep, let's do that. zip along. Quick look over here to make sure I got my sort of eye in on where to go. Of course. Boop. Back on. We're going over here. Yeah, okay, there's my little spot here. Of course, once I'm sort of out in the open, this is the ocean we're talking about, so there's really very little other than, say, improperly placed trident that could actually hurt me. Or going right on top of, like, a farm, guardian farm. Got their own shaders on, too, from looks of it. Yeah, Astrolix. Shader's kind of my favorite for... There's a, I mean, Astrolix I love, too. Both of them are really good. You know, there's a reason why I ran with Astrolix for a long time. Line to the left. Look at these cloud differences too. Get some thicker cliffs off to the side here. That's by them. No, I don't think so. I think I'm actually, yeah, based on a little closer to this area. I will sacrifice blue orchids. Blue's a relatively easy dye to get. And there should be some green if I'm looking at the right spot. Yeah, I am. Okay, I actually traveled faster than I thought, so. Get into the swamp. A decent amount of hard ground over here before I get swamp area proper. Take advantage of that reasonably fast. Ah, there we go. That's the port I want to destroy. No, it's that one. Actually a really nice spot for a portal. You basically just sort of hop up onto the vines and bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, you're there. Above my head. Let's switch over to the other diamond pickaxe here. I have to spread some more for this. Literally have a farm for gunpowder. And honestly, I think the obsidian's a little bit more important in the long run. Alright. I did actually spend a little bit of time also thinking of ways to redesign the witch farm itself. This concept that I'm using right here is sort of designed by Fast Jazz. It's as old as dirt. I think originally I actually pulled it from is one of those many Minecraft YouTube tutorials that doesn't really properly credit their sources. Oh, let's give Fast Jazz credit where credit is due. But with that in place, it's one thing I find kind of annoying about Fast Jazz's farm is when the platform deploys to sort of get all the pull out in, because now I got to go all the way back home, or not all the way back to the portal. In a little area. There we go. Out to the ocean. But yeah, one problem with Fast Jazz's design is that when a witch spawns on one platform, it floods the entire platform. And that means, though, that there can't be any more spawns that pop up. It'd be much more efficient if you could actually only get part of the platform to spawn, or part of it to move out of the way. Now, the obvious choice with that is to just be like, okay, well, I mean, that's easy enough to fix. All we need is something like, sort of like an inline repeater that sort of goes down over there. The problem I found with that, though, is it's really kind of non-trivial to build. Like, I looked up an old Zoomovoid design, which used, I think it was actually tripwires and water as well. But it was old enough that they're actually using pistons rather than waterlogged trapdoors. And that was pretty expensive. I mean, there's multiple observers, hoppers, just well outside the budget of what I've got right here. Tons of redstone overall. Alright, if that's not an option. Another option, I sort of, so I sort of sat down and tried to design my own, excuse me, inverter. And unfortunately, could not find a way to do it. Now, I mean, I think there's ways to actually get it done, mainly because I've actually, one thing I realized after all my work on all that, is that you can just extend the tripwires back further, Now, if you extend them back far enough, there's actually enough room to sort of, back here, there's enough room in there to actually set things up so that, you can actually put some proper redstone in there and do a proper inverter with far cheaper materials than what Zoomovoid had. The problem, of course, is redstone do you need for that? I mean, if we're trying to make things relatively light, adding more and more sort of areas to the back there is just not going to help. Bit of water right there. Up. And now I gotta go back to spawn for two reasons. One is I left my flint and steel there. Kind of embarrassing. But I mean, also not unfixable either. Like, I could literally just I actually went and looked up to it, and there's some good approaches you can take, which use like lava and all that to sort of fix those up. Though. Of course, now that I got my bed with me, you know what? Put the bed back over here. Back over here. Close enough. So yes, there's actually a way to ignite a nether portal if you've just got like a bunch of lava on you. You guys certainly do. Off the hotbar. There instead. Again. Nighttime. I just have a bed in my ender chest at this point, but yeah. I've not advanced that far yet. Anyway, yes. you can use lava and wood to ignite another portal without need for a flint and steel. So I was like, okay, there's no real need to go back. Let's just hop straight in and get things done. And I realized the other thing I was missing. Um, if you're making a tripwire hook based farm for this stuff, you need tons of string. So, oops, I forgot to bring a ton of string with me. No, heading back all the way to. I don't necessarily have to go straight to spawn. In fact, I'm still actually kind of debating whether I should go to spawn or let's temporarily. As you can see, I'm right down here. I'm down here. Spawn is down there. But up there is just a ton of string that I've got from the combination gunpowder and string farm. So I could just head straight there. Or I could go to spawn, run around a little bit, grab some stuff from over on this side, and or I could just go straight there and pull a meat from the chest. So which is faster? Personally, I think spawn, but we'll have to see. We're here. There's no official markings on the nether roof right now because the farm ain't done yet. Now, as you can imagine, especially heading out here, I had... Come on. Heading back out here, I had no idea, how... My original plan, of course, was to find a witch hut. And, now that I found one, yeah, I've got a portal and everything properly set up. But until that point, I had no idea whether I'd succeed or fail, so... Why bother marking out a line of torches when you had no idea whether or not you're actually gonna, thing done? Also be keeping an eye on the biomes, too. Right, I'm looking for another... I'm also looking for another waste biome near to spawn. Why's that? Well, I mean, Grobler and I are both... Grobler? Yes. And I are both having difficulty getting gold at the moment. I want to make sure I'm going. And unfortunately, yeah, there we go. Being a portal, at least. I don't think that's the proper one, though. But yes, Grobler and I are having difficulties just getting enough gold for our various needs. For the, Super Smelter, my original plans called for a ton of gold rails. I could probably sort of wrangle things outside of it, but it'd be nice to have anyway. Now, Grobler has plans to sort of lay a whole bunch of minecart tracks all over the place, so... yeah, you need more with that. Here we go. Well, that area was a nice set of nether wastes, but in order to actually build the gold farm I'm thinking of, you kind of have to head into it from from beneath the nether. Kind of tricky. The dupe of that? Oh. Yeah, thanks to one of the server crashes, I wound up, I think, with a dupe of a lead, so. Nighttime? What? Clutter and junk now, do we? I need out of curiosity. Placements? Alright, I can't do that. Good load. Simple tripwire layer. Alright, I'm gonna need at least 2, possibly 3 stacks of string. Plus my flint and steel, which I think is over on this side. Put it over here and do that. If I'm sooner than I've finished the which farms sooner than expected. There's a lot more I can work on over here, so focus on that. Obviously, a bunch of farms to build up right over here. But, yeah, look at that. Plankton steel. Just for now. Over here. Dirt, don't need. Good. Oh, wood. Don't need any of the bone meal I got in here. There, you can stay there. Oh, I'm gonna need that. Ender pearls are always nice to have. Building blocks. Any chest over here? Not. I've got enough room to actually store all the string I need. So, let's head down here. And if I'm lucky, there will be 3 stacks waiting for me. I'm not convinced I'm that lucky, though, so. A little bit more action, maybe. Yeah, no, 1 stack. Pointing. Oh, well, this is why we got that giant other farm sitting over there. Yeah, it's also an excuse to sort of tidy up my inventory a little bit. And Grobler was mentioning, too, that one of the water streams to or from the mine has been futzed. So, somebody's going to have to go and fix it. If I have the time, sure, why not? Actually, comparatively easy. It's basically just a whole bunch of, either a whole ton of kelp, mix of kelp and bone meal. Take your pick. Austin there. Packed ice I'm going to be needing because I'm going to be building a fair bit with it. Cobble, can I get rid of that? Probably going to need that for material, especially now that I've got tons of smooth stone in here. Or though. Oh yeah, tons of comparators though use stone, and I've got a little bit of backup stone in here. Yeah. Although not as much as I would like, unfortunately. There's here, okay. Want more stone for that, but do I sit and mine some for a bit? Or do I just take advantage of the fact that I've got a bunch in my nether store over here and use that? Pull that root off. Not nearly enough string. Alright, so what else can I stash? A little bit of room in here, but not a lot. Some of the stuff I think I can unload over here. Yeah, look at this. 12 chests, I'm probably going to need that. Oak sapling, probably not. Oh, I can actually use that for building. The fences, no. I would like at least 1 stack to actually sort of do a little bit of, like, dealing with that horse. It's kind of nice to have a little bit of stacks hanging around. But these are all, some of the stuff is excess from the witch hut, so I can get rid of it. Get rid of, oh, no room for that either. Alright, I'll tell you what. You're a bit important, so. Do you? Alright, now we got tons of stuff we can actually use to build. There. Sale everything for what? 6 spruce slabs? That's not gonna heat. Okay, I tell you what. Let's take these sticks back in here. I'm gonna grab a little bit more from here just to save me from going for. Okay, yeah, and that's another thing I gotta do too, actually, is AFK over at the food farm. There. I really gotta restock that. And unfortunately, I've chewed up all my strings. Lead in there. Over there. Over, I guess. Poker box. Oh yeah, wait. Oak trees. I've got tons of spruce. Deepslate gold. I want to keep you. And this is going to be super handy for building later on. Logs I don't really need. Flower pot and cauldron. No, no, no. Flower pot anywhere in here? We don't need two of these. Throw that back over there. There we go. Cauldron can go back over there. Quite a bit of room, which is good. Here. Yeah, I'm also going to need a lot of room for string. But yeah, I can get rid of that. Oh, I can't. Yeah. Free up. Alright. Give some more to the over here. Partially used there. To get rid of this oak slab. Alright, I'm going to cheat. That's not. Oh, never. Actually, yeah. Let it burn it for you. Oh, actually, I need stone to make comparatives. Now look at that, a bunch of stone. And I'm gonna make. Oh, so I tell you what, you guys get converted. A little bit of that. Two. Oh, that didn't last very long. Where's no? I was kind of tossing the fire over there. Granite, no. Right, nope. Right, nope. Other than the spruce trapdoor, pretty much everything here is what I want to keep. Sacrifice some dirt, I guess. Let's. Something like that. That there. There we go. I know, organizing. No, you want to be able to find things later. It really pays off to do. Cauldron over here. Really gotta empty this too. Come on. Cauldron, you stay right here. Nether bricks, there's room for you over at spawn. I'm not sure. Oh. Yeah, leads I can stack back at spawn too. Okay. Let's head back over there, and then that's enough futzing. Then it's time to get back to business. Which farm back up and done? Bingo there. Lead. That's about it. Oh yeah, a little bit of spare dirt, sorry. 3 grass blocks. I don't want to get rid of you though. Or should I just keep those blocks on me for now? I think I don't have much of a choice. I can toss them later. Alright, with that, we head off to the future triple farm, current double farm. Triple farm, there we go. Off to, don't want to. Alright, now the mapper. Oh. You are here. You come with me. Yeah, there we go. Cannot wait until the ice farm is built and I can start laying down some track. What else new did I do? Oh, wait. Like, is this nether wastes? That's pretty close to spawn. Right, let's gonna do that'll specify. Ah, there we go. Trapdoor's not gonna spawn anybody. It'll be a good note to myself to be like, hey, this is where we should go. Okay, so that would be a good future spot for a gold farm. Again, ENX04 has a really good design. Forget if I've mentioned this before or not, but in case I haven't, I am is oh right, yes. I know why. Well, if we're going to be setting up an area for sand mining, it'd be great to have some malays around, right? Well, guess where the nearest village is that could guess where the nearest pillager outpost is that could have some malays. Right over there. Villages? In some case, very low. And it's a long run back. Look at all this string. Oh yeah, I probably should have picked from up there. What do I care? Look at this. Look at all this glorious material. Okay, not so much there, but 5 double chests of gunpowder. And I did a little bit of sand mining off screen just to give us some room. Bring in there for some reason. Well, item photos might be a little bit barked. Sure, though. Pull some of this out. Goes back in here. Oh yeah, that's why, of course. Alright, well, since I am overburdened... I'm not overburdened. Got me one of these. Money, should I... Yeah, let's take a little bit of spare with me. Why not? Means though that this is all spare, so... Not. Okay, there we go. All right, we know exactly where to go. Might as well just go straight there. By the way, it's a bit too far from spawn for me. Yeah, so if I hadn't said it before, ENX04's gold farm is kind of tricky to do on multiplayer servers. But since since things are relatively quiet on Sitosis, that makes sense, you know. But I think actually I'll defer on it for a little while longer, mainly because I mean I got the auto cobble farm, I've got a lava farm to build, I've got the tree thing to repair. Nothing's on my plate right now. And a cobble farm, at least I can do with minimal gold. Yeah, there's no real sort of gold rails required for that. Ditto the lava farm. It's really just sort of the super smelter where I run into problems. So those two, yeah, sure. Oh, and of course the tree farm repair. Yes, I remember the days where I was like, oh, can't use coordinates. Apparently I've long since given up those and just rely on them now for dead reckoning. I think with all that I've got here, I've got more than enough to actually sort of finish pretty much everything. Yes, I've got some slime blocks on me too, and even if I didn't, I could actually just use like some walls to do the same effect. It's fine. Water might be a bit tricky though. Oh, I can figure it out. Alright, at some point I'm gonna hang out left. The other nice thing about shaders too is they give you a little bit more vision. Looks like I was almost perfect. Really impressive given I literally did no setup for where to go. I was just like, okay, it feels like roughly the right direction, so let's just head that way. So, bravo me. Was with the torches. Alright. Doesn't mean though I'm gonna have to rebuild it, but I got a ton of smooth stone, so I'll use any leftover smooth stone I've got for the builds. Alright. What else? Turn off the shaders. Why? Get back to building this. A big thing I really need right in here is the only thing I'm waiting on right now is the string. So I think that works for now. Okay, so laying down string, I find it is very annoying. That witch launch since despawn. I'm gonna try and be methodological about it, you know. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And now it works. There we go. Layer 1, done. Alright. Alright, of course. Why can I not get to the menu? Because I need... Burp, burp. Dang it. Alright. Try doing it this way. Lightmatica. Perfect. Alright. Hopefully that brings her back. E. M to bring it up. Yep. Okay. I don't know why Minecraft does that occasionally. There we go. Let's go back to there. Tripwire layer. Delock it. No. One. You gotta be solid too. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't fill you in either. Alright. This. If I don't fill this in, what basically happens is it's open, get light coming in and blocking everything. Oh, okay. These have to be solid because they're exterior facing. Free up the space. Need to be there. Off, because otherwise this is gonna illuminate up here, or this is gonna blocks it there, cause all sorts of havoc. That. Do crafting bench, because at some point I'm gonna need down labs. But on me, of course. Alright. This down. I've got a bunch of stone. In fact, half of my cobble is back over there too. Oh, well, I don't have to complete this part. The thing works perfectly fine without a proper item filter, you know? So just throw a hopper leading to a chest for now, and boom, that'll be good enough. What else? Shoot, lost my train of thought. Hey, gold. That it was mostly that. Third marks, no. Later. That. Stone cutter, not really necessary. Alright, you know what? Let's just. Oh, that's right. That's what I was looking for. It was tinted glass, which I had on me the entire time. Alright. Ground. Get building. Alright. I'm good. 42 for now? Sure. Probably take my axe. Okay. Goodness. Good for longer than this. Definitely too much for this level, but I've got one more level to fill in, so you know what? Fine. Old blocks all around. Easy peasy. Oh, great. What time of day it is? At least finish this. I need you to be strong enough. Let's definitely solid also. Keep empty. Right back into slabs for. Or big book. But fine, let's put a slab there. Why not? Oh yeah, no, this is definitely nighttime, so. Here. Snap. Nope. Set up a bunch more trapdoors. 9 oak trapdoors. I currently have 5, so I need 4 more trapdoors. Boom. Got all those. You just sit there for now. I'll be back. This way I gotta put them down? Oh, yes, that's right. I need water buckets for this. I want another briquettes. Come on. Here. Let you burn again. Right. I need water, so. Pick your brick. Oh, good. At this point. Excellent. Out. I'm gonna leave this blank here because it's a lot easier for me to get down if I leave that like that. Off. Good. Ring. 6 tripwire hooks. 14, huh? Right. What was that again? 14. I have 6, so that's 8. So 8 plus 14 is 8 plus 14 is 22. So if I just make 22, I'll be good too. A little awkward though. Please. Goal 22. Imagine though I'm yeah, that should be it. And blocks, merci. Gonna have to set my inventory sadly. Grab another one from here. Moonstone to finish this all off. Ugh, I have to go back to spawn again. Like, You. Enough of you. Have to finish both sides. Admittedly, this makes it a lot easier to tell whether or not I've actually hit. Yep. Dang it. Grinder with you. Oh, I hadn't realized it was this grinder down one. That actually works out well. The way I designed it, I actually had two blocks of padding to sort of prevent things. Sorry, I had two blocks of padding when it came to the AFK spot. I should probably just give up and go through the wall. Especially since I've got to at least complete. Here, why not? No redstone set up here deliberately, so it's not torch anything if I don't spawn. Oh, but there's redstone sealed up underneath here, so I'm gonna have to move that down one. Alright, future me problem. Everything's set up perfect. I actually can come along and complete this. As you can imagine, second layer done. Last layer down. A decent amount of time. So, even with my changes to the other spot, I should be able to finish it all. I put solid blocks here or just halves. Get your slabs, okay. Sun's going down. Finish this off and then Alright. Go with the flow. There we go. Up. Up. Does this mean then free up a little bit of more stone, which, I mean, may be necessary now that stone constrained here. Alright. These guys are sent. Oh, sorry. You actually. 72, so stack and a half. Maybe. Don't stop. Actually, no, that's. I only need 9 more. Perfect. Now I've got 3 extra. And since I can only get them in orders of 6, not much I can do. String, I am low on string. But I am going to need some sort of cap on it, though. Suppose I could use just, like, oak for a cap. So, law stating I must use precisely same material. And certainly it's going to be a little bit less boring, I think, if I put some sort of jaunty cap on it. I guess I could also use birch a lot. What's also annoying about this, too, is I was going to actually use smooth stone to actually build up the portal right over here, so. And how much smooth stone I did. Don't have any good either. If I gotta move everything down, that also means I gotta move the soul sand down a layer too. That ain't good. Should have thought of that. I could spawn. Never hurts to always grab a little bit of extra build supplies. Gotta be solid. However, do not. Oh wait, no, you have to be solid. That's right. You gotta be solid because you're carrying a redstone line, and you're gonna be indirectly powering that. So yeah. Solid. These can all be slide. Oh, disaster. Like, oh, all right. Looks like a trip back to spawn is in my future. But alright. Meantime, use for a topper. Polished deep slate, maybe? Yeah, how about that? We'll use polished deep slate to finish off the top. This will give it a slightly different look to it. Yeah, I in the past I've actually preferred them with like stripes or something on there, but finish off with some polished deep slate, and it's not even gonna look that bad, honestly. And that'll solve my problems right there. You know what? You come with me. Worked with a slab. Okay. Okay, so I need out 5, 6. Oh, okay. All that exactly. Sweet. There. Bunch more redstone, anyways. Getting back over here. Seems time. Again, I need more redstone. Something like that. I can replenish it anyway, so. Fact, I polish deep slate with me though. We need it. Let's stick with stone here. Now, since this is going to be on the outside, all of these have to be. Eventually, yeah, across the top. I can also throw here. Alright, you. I'm gonna need how many trapdoors? 9 trapdoors. That evenly. So okay, it's got to be 10 overall. Six, 8. All right. Oh, sun's going down. Efficiently, not hazardly. A triple bar. All right. All right. Back down. Grab some iron. Enough. 14 tripwire hooks. Higher hooks. I have 6 more. That's all that matters. More birch plank. Okay. Good. And since I always start from this side, let's start from over. Perfect. Did indeed have it. So now, this time around, I make it out. Okay. Go up some of this polished deep slate. Now, other than a roof, basically done. Now, that roof is going to have to hold off a little bit. I got to fix down there. So I can figure out a good way to... Alright. Here's my simple redstone circuit. In fact, I've actually compactified it a little bit. So I showed it off on there. So yeah. Drop her down there. Fence it from third. Go. This water out of here. Room in there to carry. I think so. Make some bit of room here. Hang on a sec. A ton of packed ice here. But rather than do an official water stream, do something like this. Alright, now I need to put dropper in here. Work. Alright, target block. Boop. A little bit of stone too, which is going to be handy for replenishing things. Fact. Take advantage of the redstone. Factify. Now, instead of using water streams, that in. Third, I can use to fill this. That now. Yeah, okay, good. Need to fill in. Okay, and now this is the plan, is essentially it comes upper. There we go. This now fires off. It goes and hits the water stream. There are the bricks. Yeah. You can see with all the ice coming in through here, it keeps the initial momentum. And say unless it sort of bops up against the top here, yeah, it's not going to lose that and go down. So, spared myself from having to move that water stream. I am, however, going to have to be sure to lock the witches in here. I'm going to have to put minecart right there, layer on a whole ton of rails, sorry, of minecarts. Like that? Something like that. Now I'll come back to fill in this properly later. Fill you in, buddy. Everything looks okay. Alright, so that's been repositioned. Yeah, I still need to worry about my roof. Oh, and actually I should retrieve the stuff that's up top there, so. Whee! Here's 6 nether bricks. Got a decent amount of smooth stone here. To preserve it. Alright. What this means, done this a couple of times, so I really know the lay of the land well enough. For some slabs. Oh, you look kind of ugly. There. There we go. That looks a lot nicer. Oh, that's cap pawns. There's gonna be trees. There. Oh yeah, but no, this does need to be there because of that. 20. It's gonna have to sit there. Now, go up. You should be able to see 2 spots down there. It's perfect. All right. Yes, roof or minecarts and roof. Dash you back. You back. Onto you for a little bit. Use you. Rid of this. Really should have brought more stone. Embarrassing. Alright. Could actually be handy in a jam. Oh, almost nighttime. Alright, minecarts, roof, and that should be that. Oh, actually, hang on a sec. I also need to put that stuff up there. Minecarts first, I guess. What do I offer about spawn proof? You can get a light level of 2, so. Minecarts. Now for the fun bit. How many minecarts can I make? 1. 2. There. And that'll be nice. Basically, I need 24 minecarts in there. 4 batches of 6 would do it nicely. All right. Minecarts. 8. Be batch 2. I'll go for batch 3. All right, last batch. Five, not enough. Perfect. Should be it. This is a proper grinder for. Yep, that should work. What about alignment? Because the alignment there is actually somewhat important. Actually, no. I've got blocks sort of blocking it in on all sides, so I don't really care about alignment. Find out. Alright, so Turns out crafting benches are kind of handy. I want to make sure that I got no room for spawning in here. Yeah. Pretty high, but because there's a redstone component right here, nothing will spawn in that spot. Suppose if I'm paranoid, pack something above it. Oh, that's right. I gotta put that. Of course, I need to put something in here. How else am I gonna lock those minecarts into place? Silly. Now I need some water collection up top there. Those probably 3. Hey. It's gonna get annoying. Back in there. You back in there. Aaron, I'll keep on me. All sheep safe. I'm gonna need you in a little. Good. Boss right now would be costly, that's for sure. Okay, let's head up top. Yeah, I want to make the top a little bit fancier. Maybe a little bit more of this. Bet you I've actually got enough to fill in the roof. How many blocks do I need here? 8 by 8 by 9 is 54. Not sure. I would be able to pull it off exactly. I suppose even if I can't, just 1 or 2 blocks is fine. I'll just manually substitute them in later. Does mean though I can't use you for building up here. It's got to be minor chest. See what else I got for here. Well, I guess technically I do have cobble. I could pull a little bit of my cobble stores out. Why am I climbing when I've got a whole water elevator up here? Alright, well, good way to enjoy the scenic view. I don't need... I'm not making something permanent, though. About... Hopper right there. Chests over there. And then I'll come back and make this a little bit tidier later. Water bucket there. 1 more in order to actually hit that. Okay. The ender portal to be moved over there, so... Oh no, that's not where I was looking for this. Here. Scaffold. Always take a little bit with you. Alright. The goal here is to actually set up a water stream on top of a hopper, which leads to there, which means actually you can't. Sorry about that. Alright. Craft and bench. That works. Alright. More iron. Tons of wood, thank goodness. Back. Like 12 chests. I did. Okay. Slabs in there. Yes, I've got a birch slab. Okay. That out of the way. Give me a hopper, please. Water bucket 1. Water bucket 2. Plus, I guess a jaunty cap up here. After all this, everything's going to sort of fly up on top of here, so something to help. I like that. All right. That's going to work temporarily. Obviously, I've got to come back here and redesign some things. That means probably poking some holes in the roof. But that's okay. You back in there because I don't need you anymore. Class is nice. I'm not using you anymore. In fact, that's not even it. We're good. You back. Back. We're pretty much ready to just start building a roof. Look up here. We're going to find out anyway shortly. Up. Oh. Ourselves a bit of a trip. Hmm. All right. Bed down there. Lava down there. This is the way I gotta go. So begin the sounds. Oh, hey. We already got some customers. No doubt it's because it's dark out at the moment. slimy. That all the way up there? Probably best. Room, yes. Let's fill in the ceiling here. All in. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. The efficient way. That way. Off, so let's do it this way. See how far 18 gets me. Then I suppose we can round out the stream by redesigning the upstairs area. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 18 more to fill. Alright. Back. Out of there. I do have cobbled deep slate. And suckers. Not. You down. You in. Oh, deep slate's not. There we go. Alright. $18. Perfect. Oh, yeah, the stone cutter. Super handy. And yes, now I've got, what, 12 extras, but I wanted to do a little bit of work up there, so. Ooh. Me standing up there. Pretty close. Alright. Two up. Do up some of these. Oh. You. There you. Very rude. There's some occlusion. Is that on me? Oh, it's not there anyway, so let's head. That way works. Okay. Grab contents of this. Over to this one. And take this squirrel down. The idea is we're going to move this upstairs. After this. Eventually, I'm also going to have to get rid of that scaffolding, although apparently it works quite well. Not going to be any witches spawning because there's no spawning within a 24 block radius of myself. Free up an inventory slot. That bit is a little bit annoying. Fire eye. Big business now. Okay. That. Pull out some of these. Building over here. Alright, let's start throwing some obsidian down, although no protection here against people and spawns. I'll tell you what, let's go a little bit further. And this will be my piglin spawn protection right in front here. I have to worry a little bit about spawn. No, it's not going to be a concern. Throw enough lighting up here, it's going to be great. Up. Up. Now, where was my side here, I think? Perfect. Okay. Do I have any wool on me? Ender chest. String on me. Good. And now I have wool on me. Perfect. There. Done with them. Oh, it's so touchy. I should be getting spawns. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. Working a treat. Alright, let's finish this up. exactly to the left, so. Flint steel. Panicked briefly. Put in a spot I've never really seen before. I got 20 smooth stone. Alright. Use this to build off the back a bit. Alright. Run to... Yes, I know that was terribly inefficient. Actually, yes. Here are the garbage blocks. Whew. Okay. 9 to fill in the back there. Obviously, I'm going to need some lighting around here to keep everything at bay. You're working. Or cobblestone to put around there, because I can just lay a little bit more cobblestone up there. Be able to get it out. Or I should be able to have both humans and crops come into here. Nice though. Layout crafting. Myself. I'll take you with me. All right. Boy. Yeah, that was a little bit closer than I thought. I thought I had a few more resources than I did. I did not, but I was at least able to clutch it out and get ourselves a proper witch farm now on Sitosis. As you can see, even just by spending a couple of minutes up here, it's proving to be quite plentiful. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time AFKing up here, building up our supplies, and then with that, yeah, we'll probably be seeing you next time around. So until then.